Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to your November 2025 astrology. So let's jump straight into it. Taurus, this month there's going to be a big yet subtle shift here for you and sort of a steady growth and a lot of baby steps that you're going to take in the lead up to big changes. The energy for you this month is about refining what you already have, strengthening foundations and kind of realigning your values. So kind of working on what you existingly have in your life. So on November 5th, there's a full moon in Taurus. This is going to sort of illuminate areas of self-worth, comfort, personal resources and things like that to the surface here. So you are kind of questioning your identity, who you are in the world, your status, and what you bring into the community. Around November 20th, we've got a new moon in Scorpio and Mercury retrograde from mid-November, which is asking you to sort of dive deeper into power dynamics in relationships and work settings, and also emotional undercurrents here. So Scorpio is bringing in a whole lot of emotion here for you, and you're kind of seeing where you fit in these sorts of areas. Longer term transits are going to support steady discipline and patience as well as growth in certain areas. But there's a lot of grounding, there's a lot of clarifying and persistence here for you. But let's look at career and purpose. So professionally, you are looking at your projects, looking at your workload, looking at your projects creatively, and you're kind of revisiting strategies, you're strengthening sort of networks, you're potentially looking at collaborations rather than starting afresh. There's things in your life here that you have to focus on, that there's beautiful opportunities to expand. I think it's about researching, putting your feelers out there and casting a wider net, and you will continue to see more lucrative or money-making opportunities from those things. The first half of the month could feel like there's a bit of resistance. People may challenge your ideas. You might feel like there's a little bit of rejection. People might question why you're doing things. And I think it's important for you to realize what's worth doing and what's not, and being true to yourself, because the next person's opinion is their own. I think stand firm in your passions and your values, Taurus, and remember what it is that you're doing and why. Around that mid to late November period, there's going to be more clearer thinking. So especially around communication, planning, writing, or restructuring, things feel more certain. Projects will start to get momentum once again, and you're sort of going to have that flow that maybe the first month won't have as much of. Now, if you are considering career growth, you are kind of approaching a sort of steady advancement rather than really big leaps. So things are happening for you behind the scenes, and I think these baby steps, anything you do creatively or in your work, these small steps are going to add up, and you're going to see it by the end of the month. So remember, there is progress. Some days you're going to feel like doing more, other days a little bit less, but in the grand scheme of things, remind yourself, Taurus, that it's progress all in all. Looking at your money, your finances, material resources here, that full moon in early November in your sign is going to bring revelations or needs around self-worth, resources, and what you truly value materially. So some of you may sell some things, some of you might upgrade some things. You're kind of clearing out what you don't need, earning some money for it, and focusing on better quality items. Things like shared resources, investments, debts, joint finances may require some attention, especially because Scorpio, with 8th house themes becoming active mid-month, is calling you to sort of focus on healing, transformation, and shared resources. So do be cautious of impulsive material decisions. Count your blessings and make sure you put some money here to the side. I think that's going to be important. Now, relationships, okay, these are increasing in value, and they are becoming more spotlighted for you this month. Early November, partnership theme is very strong. The sun remains in Scorpio, your 7th house of relationships. And there's an emphasis on what you bring to the table and what you ask in return. Emotions are becoming deeper. Remember, Scorpio energy is deep. It's involved. It's intense. It also brings things that were hidden. There might be some friction here. Remember, there's subconscious things coming up for you, subconscious trauma, subconscious issues, things that are on a different plane will be activated, much like your person. So you may start to see subconscious issues come up, okay, in the relationship. Differentiations might come up. This is something you're going to have to work through if there is relationship tension. For singles, there is a potential for a meaningful connection. It may not be super duper romantic, and there could be a cautionary note here to avoid illusions or rushing, because Scorpio energy can be very dreamy. So don't be misled too much by someone's charm. Scorpio is demanding the real deal here for you this month. So I think it's important to remember things may take time, but you're going to see if someone's really in it if you're single. Now, but like I said, if you're in a relationship, there's opportunities to deepen trust and revisit some old patterns and heal through subconscious trauma or issues here. Okay, moving on to health and well-being. It's important for you to regulate yourself emotionally, because there could be some fatigue. So I think doing activities that are going to give you energy, like grounding, putting your feet in the grass, taking yourself for a picnic, going for a hike in the park, sitting by the water, the lake or the pond, anything that you can do with nature is really going to benefit you, especially breath work. This is really big. The earlier part of the month may feel more active, and then as the month goes, it will kind of slow down. So I think keep up with that balance where you can, and pay attention to sort of your energy levels. I think that's the biggest thing here for you. So I think the takeaway for you is what has outlived its purpose here in my life at this time. You're craving comfort, you're craving endurance, but you're evolving in a really big way here, Taurus. Scorpio is demanding a lot of your energy, intimacy, not just with other people, but also with yourself, your hidden beliefs, shadow work, patterns. Again, all that subconscious thing is all coming up. It's a fertile ground for healing if you look at it that way. Your value system is being questioned, what you believe is worth it, what you feel your purpose is. You know, you're really asking these big questions here. So I think some meditation and some journaling is really going to benefit you this month as you sort of process all these thoughts and emotions which Sagittarius can absolutely bring. Scorpio season can absolutely bring. So, you know, the first half, it's strong, it's emotional, it's relational, it's a bit of tension here, a bit of work, a bit of focus. And I think the other part, the tone, the later part of November, the tone starts to shift. Things may start to slow down. But like I said, these subconscious things are coming up here for you. So I think realignment, clarity, awareness and mindfulness are really big here for you. They're going to be your biggest strengths. So, you know, pay attention to the things that pop up here for you. But all in all, good reading here, Taurus. Have a fantastic month, and we'll chat soon.